Can you see me now? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a graveyard, from a weird person with really cute dogs. How's everybody's weekend going so far? Oh, happy birthday to your sister. How's everybody's day been? Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much. I hope that pretty soon here I'll be able to do some, I'm putting together some live shows for music for you guys. Kind of just getting my set list tight for upcoming season. I know, and your birthday is on my dog's birthday, the 28th. It's going to be Puppy Rooney's birthday. Because it's exciting to go around the sun. Yeah, he's the best. I just, my dog is my soulmate. My puppy Rooney. Like, I can't really remember a time when, like, I wasn't with him, like, everywhere. I go to Nashville, I take him with me. I go to LA, I take him with me. I go to the market, I want to take him with me. I used to take him everywhere in his sleepy pod. And he's such a good dog. Like, people talk about Chihuahuas like they're evil, but this one, his spirit is different. Like, he has manners, he's respectful of other dogs and other people, because I knew that, like, okay, I knew like there was going to be different kinds of people that he would run into always being on my hip. And, I wanted him to, whether somebody had Walmart shoes or, shoes from Versace, I didn't want him to lift his leg and pee on their couches or their shoes or their things when we were visiting or traveling. So he's a pretty good dog. The girls, though, had an abusive upbringing before I got them. So they have some conditions and issues that are not only mental but physical that I've had to work through with them. They still have accidents. So I've gotten them to the point, though, now where it's like they're literally asking to go out, but they're still mean as hell. They're nothing like him. But yes, the dogs get walked 3 times a day, and my dad helps me. But it's getting kind of scary because we saw a wolf last night outside. Or actually, it was late last night. I saw a wolf. And it was no coyote. I mean, this was definitely a wolf. But I am happy to see the other 2 dogs are like, they're getting to the point where it's like all those problems they had before, all that weird stuff that they came out of, is signs of it are like no longer showing up. They're still pretty scared of other dogs. Like, they don't know what the other dogs are. And I try to help them understand they're just other dogs that look different. Oh, I love that show. And yes, I prefer beds that feel just like I do or Jamie. I'm all right. The world's all wrong. I just had my first coffee today. I woke up. I was like, oh my God, all the almond milk is gone. So I didn't get to have an iced coffee until just now. I went to go make the iced coffee, and I was like, I even went to the market to get the almond milk for it, and they forgot to give it to me. But it's probably my fault because I should have just double checked that everything was in the cart. So I had to go right back before I started the live. I was like 5 minutes late because I wanted an iced coffee so bad. So I'll probably be up all night with you guys. Welcome to the Chammy Premier Hell. I'm already married. I'm married to music. I'm married to music is sacred. That's my boyfriend. It's actually has always been my first true love is music. It's just the best thing on the planet. It's better than food. It's better than a lot of things. Yeah, I'm not much of an alcohol drinker. If I do drink, though, I really like to have a glass of red wine or martini. I know, so vanilla. Music is really hot, man. I mean, think about how simple music really is when you look at the notes and you think about how many basic notes there are, um, and how many beautiful sounds have come from those notes. Even if they're like multiple songs with the same chords with different lyrics, melodies, and styles of strumming or techniques. I mean, who knew My Funny Valentine is Stairway to Heaven? Would you ever think that Stairway to Heaven was just a regular jazz standard? I mean, it blew my mind. And I was like, yeah, now I gotta study the art of jazz and funk. And I got super addicted. Let me share my music teacher's music. I didn't have like I didn't have a lot of music theory. I just wanted to study jazz and art, like the art of jazz and funk. And there was someone in our local music scene who did that. So I took a couple of summer classes with Manfredo Fest and his son. Manfredo Fest is actually blind. So when we would train together with our instruments, they would blindfold me. I mean, my mom was there, his wife was there. We were all together in the same room, but they would literally blindfold me, to make me practice without they won't, because they were like, if you ever get in any kind of situation where maybe you can't. Oh, that's who Molly's SP reminds me of, a young Manfredo Fest. Here, let me put this in chat. Molly, there you are. Manfredo Fest, my blind music teacher. And they would make me close my eyes and play funk or jazz or the new guitar chords or whatever chords they were teaching me or notes. And I'd have to play certain progressions. I'd have to play like my scales also. Of course, I would get a week to study everything new and then go back and they would run me through it. But yeah, that's Manfredo Fest. And his wife Lily is still alive, and she's such a joy. So beautiful, such a beautiful woman. Hey, Andrea. How are you, dear? That's really interesting that you say that, Zenergy, because there have been a lot of people who are like getting upset with me and saying they are having the same problem. And it's like, are they just, I don't know what's going on, because you are not the only ones, Energy. There's several people that have said there are lots of weird, hyper natural things happening in their chat within the time that they spend here. The computer freezes, or even the computer doesn't freeze, and they'll hear like low growls. And I'm thinking it's just the motor from the computer, but at the same time, people. Oh God, no, dear. My sister's older than 49, though. My siblings are much, much older than me. My parents had me pretty late in life. That's a little bit too old energy. So funny. We were talking about age being. Oh, I know. I got a client the other day who was. She called me on the call center, and she was talking about how. She was in love with somebody who was much older than her, and she was worried it was not going to work out because of that. And I said, "Well, why?" She goes, "Because we're so different." And I said, "Age is it's just a chronological way of keeping track of how long your physical body has been on the earth, but your spirit is eternal. Um, your energy and your spirit never dies." Uh, and I was asking her questions like, "Do you feel singled out because of the difference of age?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Do you feel ignored because of the age?" "No." I said, Does he make you feel good about yourself and empowered and beautiful and special and and loved and taken care of?" She's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Does he make you still feel yummy?" She's like, "Yes, every day." I'm like, "Then what are you upset about?" Like what is I mean, like I used to say, okay, if you're young enough to be my child, we ain't dating. And if you're old enough to be my dad, we ain't dating either. But I have changed my thoughts and feelings about things like this because I feel like if we live inside this box of being hung up on age discrimination, like everything else, we could miss out on potential soulmates, twin flames, friends, lovers, best friends, and really good opportunities if we are judgmental about um, age and consider age discrimination to be, present and existing in our thoughts and feelings about things. I mean, it's one thing if it's someone who's invalid and they're unable to take care of themselves, or they're a minor, of course. Like you don't want to step over boundaries like that. But I still feel like age is a chronological way of keeping track of how long you've been on the planet. Oh, I am secretly 15, actually, dear. I'll be right back. I went to go look for my fairy ring cards because I meant to bring them to the table tonight, but I have no idea where they've gone. The fairies are in hiding. Let me catch up with chat here. Yeah, it's weird, you guys. Like, welcome to the haunted chat. Welcome to the most haunted YouTube channel. It'd actually be really cool to get some like real ghost hunters out here. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun, like because I've lived with the ghosts for so long. I'm interested in what they want to say. I mainly bought the spirit box to talk to my mom because she's my best friend, and also my best friend growing up is on the other side as well. One of my best friends. I'm sort of waiting, hoping that she'll come through on the spirit box. My mom or my friend. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good battery for the REM pod. The Amazon 9 volts kind of were just too small for it. I don't know, like, and they didn't last very long either. Whereas this one does, this Energizer Max. Got you a new battery. If there's any good spirits in the room that want to come hang out with us and let us know you're here, please come touch the REM pod. If you can't touch the REM pod, come over here and touch the plant so we know you're here and let us know. Got the Motley Crue light show ball over here, which is just a simple cat toy. That was recommended by XPLR. They use them on their ghost hunts. I have another one, but I don't know where it went to. Oh, you're active. Let's give you a voice. I charged the batteries, so hopefully they won't die on us too quickly tonight. How's your day been, Pam? Can you see if a relationship or engagement for a free question? Yes. Yeah. If you've got questions and I miss them, just post them again. You're having errors? Maybe it's just doing that because I'm moving things around. I don't really know. Really? I'm glad your power's back on, dear. Well, I had a boyfriend who lied to me about his age. He said he was 33, but he was really 47. I was like, definitely not anywhere close to any of the fake ages or real ages. But it's okay. He couldn't afford gas money anymore to come see me, so that's fine. Somebody actually sent me a video of a snake getting a chiropractic adjustment. I'm gonna have to share that on my Instagram stories because it's just too cute. So Molly, what exactly is your question, babe? Pamela, yes, you can ask a question. Are you texting me? Okay, Molly, let me look at the text. My phone's been really weird, so it's like phone calls, text messages. Um, I don't always get them. So hopefully you'll get mine. Oh, okay, you want to know that. So, shh. Yeah, I'm so glad you got your power back, Pam. That's awesome. You've been having trouble with your phone since the last Ghostbox Live? Oh, wow. That's Ghost Touch. Oh, Spirit, what does Molly need to know? Did they get engaged? They get engaged, Spirit? I'm just curious. I'm going to ask for myself. This is not like, this is like personal. Yeah, Premiere Hell. Nobody predicts the future but you. Oh, yes, Molly. Yes. Yes. Is this a new relationship? So, yes, Molly, it's definitely some kind of engagement that is a new relationship. Okay, Andrea. Don't forget to let the dog back in. Yeah, I don't see why he, I don't see why that would get posted if it wasn't something that special. Oh, good. I'm glad you stay out with him, Andrea. I take my dogs out. I take Lucille with me. She's a nice big bat with barbed wire wrapped around it. Made it about 4 years ago when the bitch who killed my mom got out of jail, and she kept leaving sympathy gifts on my porch. So for some reason, Negan scared the shit out of her. So, knowing she was a sociopath and that there was anything that scared her at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. And then when she comes over, you know, I open the door, I've got Lucille on my shoulder. She's not going to come back. And she didn't. And after seeing that wolf last night / this morning, I'm going to have to keep something big like that around me when I am crutching around with the dogs, because I have to look more powerful than other animals in the wild if I'm going to protect my dog in there. And they are dangerous. But as long as I'm within a certain time and day walking the dogs, I think we're pretty safe. Especially I'm never alone, so I feel like, you know, as long as you're not walking the dogs when these particular dangerous animals are hunting for food, you're probably pretty good. Accuracy is like the weather. Yeah, and she better stay scarred. Never saw her again. So she went back to jail. She fell off the planet. She met the love of her life, and it wasn't anybody I knew, and she moved to a whole new different county. Since she can't move to a different state or country because she's a professional felon. Spirit is incredibly active tonight. Very, very active. Molly, do you want to read for Spirit Box tonight? Sure, Pamela. I would love to get an update. If you guys have any updates on your manifestations or your readings, I would love to hear about it. Really, you've never experienced a supernatural encounter? Oh gosh, I know. Conplay needs some juicy details. Pam, that is so cool. I'm telling you guys, hypernatural, supernatural experiences, they're very real, very, very certain. They can happen when you're asleep. They can happen when you're awake. They can happen when you're in between sleep and awake. That's why, I try to talk more about like state akin to sleep, but a lot of people aren't able to do state akin to sleep. So I've like told some clients, and friends, well, practice it then. State akin to sandwich eating, state akin to workout, state akin to shower, state akin to masturbation, state akin to smoking a cigarette, state akin to getting stoned, state akin to ghost hunting, state akin to going on a walk. I mean, the possibilities to practice state akin to sleep are endless. State akin to, I do state akin to doing the dishes every day. I know, like, a dream is so interesting. The 4D reality is so interesting to me, and then to think about the length and of our existence, of our galaxy, of our realm, like 16 million light years. I was watching this thing somewhere. There's like a YouTube short somewhere. I'll try to go back and find it in my history about how I don't know, somebody was able to get some kind of transmission. Maybe it was a spirit box or something, or even just a radio, and it was like supposedly uh, light years away or something. Like there's some kind of technology that I'll have to go back and get the video. I'll share it. It's pretty interesting. It's like a conspiracy theory shorts channel.
Is that a tree singing?
No, it's not a tree singing, Dad. It's the REM pod going crazy because it has a crush on the ghost. Has a crush on Molly, and she's in chat.
Sounds like the flowers you.
It does sound like the flowers I record. Yes.
Is that Sally? Wow.
Yeah, it has a crush on Molly, the spirits. Okay, it's just too much. I can't.
No.
I just can't. It's just constant chitter chatter. It's incredibly active tonight. I just have to turn it off for a little bit or I'm going to get a headache. Mamma mia. Oh, great. There's that. Did you hear it? It just said what? Spirit. Speak to us through the spirit box. Say something. Turn the REM pod off because you're driving me crazy. Please don't drive me crazy. Yeah, I noticed that thing that you said, Pamela, even like, I mean, that whole thing with your SP and you not expecting it, I mean, that's powerful. So it means somewhere subconsciously you must have expected it. Or you may have even had a dream where like you didn't remember it, but you had it anyways, showing you the acceptance of him just reaching out. So it would feel natural. Hey, Addison, how are you, Addie Bear? It's good to see you, babe. What would be an energy generator that they could use? So I have one. I have several orgone generators that are electronic that are plugged in and have batteries in them around the house, including 3 orgone generators behind me in the shape of pyramids. So like I have forgotten to say a couple of times before we did our spirit box last night and maybe a couple times last week, or maybe I said it, but I tell them to take the energy from the orgone generators, which will give them life chi energy. I have one here. That's me that touched the ball. So this is just a regular chi generator. I have another one that actually resonates the Schumann resonance, which is the resonance of our planet before Wi-Fi, like 4G, stuff like that. And then this is just like a pendant that you can wear. And you can charge them on the generators. Oops.
Get it for you?
Yes, Daddy. Could you get that for me, please? Oh, I got it.
I'm not gonna get it there. Let's equip it.
No.
What about the spirit? No punch? No punch from spirit?
Yeah, no parappa the rappa punch for you from the ghost, Dad. What, you can't climb on the desk and get on my lap that way. You want to come over here and put your fur all over me?
She's hungry.
Oh, she wants another cookie treat.
Let's go eat. Come on. Come on, let's go eat.
Oh yeah, Addison.
Check it out. English than me.
I know Chihuahuas understand English. They really do.
Who you wanna come? You're the come. I'm having a dish. This guy is worse than my guy.
No. There's no 5G here.
All right, guys, come
And I'm hardwired in. To high-speed connection. I don't use like a hotspot or a phone or anything like that. I figured being hardwired in would reduce the static, reduce the lag, reduce all the stuff that was happening. But with some of the experiences that people are having in chat tonight, I'm not so sure it worked. Yeah, and when you know, Zen, when you take the copper and you mix it, when you mix that organic and inorganic 50-50 ratio, you know, and you create that orgone energy, it produces that chi life energy. But even your ears, when you listen to music, produce a little bit of orgone energy naturally. Really? That's interesting. So you have been in many lives today and not experienced this in other people's chats. It is pretty haunted. It's for sure pretty haunted. I used to, like I said, I used to drive by this house and be like, you know what? This is really creepy. This is super creepy. I hope I never have to live there. And then I ended up living right here. Really, not one issue all day until right now. Okay. And Molly, I'm just so surprised. I mean, I really truly thought there was something serious going on there with the grudge. Did you just hear the spirit box say, "Meh, nope"? It just went, nope, like as if it laughed and then said, nope. Do you have something that you want us to know, Spirit?
Maroni. Good boy, come on.
Wisconsin, where the cows come from. I once met this girl from that. That's exactly how I was like, hey, where are you from? She's like, Wisconsin, where the cows come from. So I could never, like, every time Wisconsin came up, like that was stuck in my head. Always. Every time I meet someone from Wisconsin. Really? I love cows. They're like big dogs. So are pigs. They're like big dogs. Big goofy dogs. Molly, I went back and got that barbecue popcorn I told you about last weekend when I actually read the bag and it says plant based and gluten free. So I was like, oh boy, awesome. Because I love barbecue, but it's gotta be plant based. Well, I'll tell you why the way things are the way they are. They are the way they are because we as human beings get, like, this is just my analogy, this is just my experience. I believe that we as human beings all have a special way that we manifest through our specific neurodiversities. Like, I manifest through chaotic disorder. Okay. And I manifest through several other different ways as well. And I've had to practice and change my perception of how I manifest and try other routes, um, because, it's either going to be a thunderstorm or a tornado. And so I've had to learn, okay, so you're manifesting in this way involuntarily through this kind of vibration. So let's go ahead and change that vibration, based on, your neurodiversities, which, over here on this side of the screen, I don't know about you guys, but it's ADHD and 4K and sometimes 1080p holistically. Okay, treating it every single day and have been all my life. So it's like, the different types of neurodiversities that we have as people, I believe, also has a lot to do with how we manifest, how we create, how we get in from one state to another. And I don't hear a lot of uh, people who talk about law of attraction, law of vibration, law of manifesting, talking about that. And this is only just me talking about it from my own experience in regards to my own neurodiversities, and also, experiencing other people's neurodiversities. Um, because, when you're a musician, when you're an artist, you just probably naturally attract crazy anyways, right? So it can just be something that just shows up like a random rainstorm. You okay?
I'm going to something to eat.
Nope.
Sure.
Yeah, they don't pay me enough on YouTube to eat in front of them. Okay. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm gonna go get a popcorn snack.
I'll come in
a second. No, I'm just gonna get some popcorn. Okay. And laugh at my crazy tarot show.
New avocado. Okay.
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Sure what?
If anybody has a question they'd like to ask tarot, please let me know. Put your question in the chat. I also have a weekend special going on where it's $5 for general tarot reading, 5 cards plus 1 oracle card. Every card is $1. $1. Oh, you had a bad episode of bad Wi-Fi connections? That's interesting. I wonder if it was my side of things or your side of things, Tiffany. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. You want a kiss? Oh, I know you want to sit on my lap. No? Okay. I'm fine with that too.
Make a small salad with avocado in there.
Okay. I'll eat it at some point, but not right now. Thank you. Hey, it doesn't let me look at people's channels. It's weird. It used to. Now it only gives me the opportunity to report you guys. Whereas it used to say go to user's channel. Oh my god, I'm out of iced coffee. Yeah, I know it's energy. I'm just saying that it used to give you the option from chat. It used to give anybody and everybody the option, whether you were a moderator or just a visitor to a channel or even just the person giving the live. Oh my god, maybe I am hungry. My stomach just like growled. I think I'm just gonna get some wine for dinner and call it a day. I did that for stalking. Like, what? Oh, they wanted to make people think they care about stalking. They don't even care about death threats. Unless you're monetized or you have a premium channel that you pay, like a premium membership that you pay for. I mean, Google's just going to tell you unless you have one or the other. Piss off. Call your local police department. They don't give a fuck about stalking. Pardon my French, YouTube. Hey, are you there, Spirit? Do you want to say something to us, Spirit? You just said hey in the spirit box. It just went hey. Yeah, but YouTube doesn't really care about that. What they did say recently in an update is that, if you could just wait 5 seconds before you cuss. That's all they ask you to do. I try to wait 5 minutes. Hi, baby. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a rule. Your phone won't charge past 9%. Wow. What are you trying to tell us, Spirit? Here's a crystal for you. Whoa, dog, be careful. No falling. No falling off my lap. Did you eat dinner? Where are you going? If anybody needs a reading, let me know. If anybody has questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, law of vibration, manifesting, life, love, relationships, please feel free to ask. I am going to end the live soon because I will be going to eat some dinner soon. But I'll be back a little bit later in my spirit box. Oh, really? It's International Dog Day? Oh, boy. I'm going to add this deck because it's so much fun. It's the fairy tale deck. It will actually give you some really, really good outlook on certain aspects of your love life or life in general. For people, I love this deck. It's called the Fairy Tale Oracle. I'll be right back. Going to get a drink. I'm going to drinky treat. Okay, so I see nobody's in chat, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream and go eat dinner, and I'll be back later. Thanks so much, guys, for coming by, hanging out. I really appreciate the likes and the subs and the great chat. I'll be back in a little bit. Just going to go eat some dinner, and I'll be back.